Hi guys, this is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. So I'm coming to you guys with my outfit of the day. So I have on my Lane& Bryant sweater, my Old Navy pants. Guys, you wouldn't believe me if I told you how much I paid. I paid like $5 for one of these and 17 for the other. This is the Diva Old Navy pants. I have on 100% leather belt. This is also from the Gap. Um, it was 49, and I think I paid like 15 because I really like leather. So this is how I wear it with 3 buttons. I have on my Lane& Bryant bra and my Lane& Bryant bra. And this is what I was telling you guys. As soon as I got my steroid injections, it went down and it sunk in to my natural stomach. That's how it is. So my crop top is from Forever 21. So I'll show you guys how it looks without my cardigan on, and other ways you can style this outfit. So for one, you can hold it in your hand. Bella says hi guys. You can hold it in your hand like this, or you can take it and tie it around your neck, which is one of my favorites. I wore this to like outer style. Tying it and putting it around your neck. I wear this to its outer style, guys. I love doing this. This is also one of my favorites. One of my favorites very much. So, or you can untie that. I wear it till it's ridiculous, guys. And you can put it around your waist and let it just hang relaxed around your waist. And that's super cute. I wear this out of style too, guys. So I usually don't do it anymore, but I will give you guys the runway. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Um, I didn't film my makeup look, guys, but I let you guys know what items I used. I have a mini haul for you guys coming up, so that's super amazing. Um, that's super amazing. I have a mini haul for you guys coming up. Um, so I might as well do it now because I'm filming. So I might as well show you guys what I bought. Let me take off these pants, guys. So I wore underwear today. I know you guys are so proud of me. I know like all my viewers are like so very proud of me for wearing underwear. Like that's something I don't do. I know you guys are like super proud of me. This underwear is not Victoria's Secret. Like I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, what is that? It's not Victoria's Secret, guys. It's actually I bought it from the 99-cent store. I had my menstrual and I had an accident. No, I wasn't wearing any underwear. And then I got my menstrual, so I decided to buy this, and it came in a 2-pack. And I didn't want black underwear, so I picked it up white lace. Because as you guys know, white is more healthier for the female anatomy. So let's get into this mini haul, guys. Let me let me get comfortable, guys. So, and my crop top is in a size large. Can you guys see that? It's in a size large. So, I will tell you guys, I'm gonna be getting the injections. I can't even show you guys really underneath my keloids and back of my ears. I can't really show you guys now, but tomorrow I promise to film and show you guys. Um, Today is the 25th, so this is vlog number 26. I just got home from Target. Target closes at 12, so I just got home. Looking for my shirt to put on so I can film this editorial for you guys. My viewers, you love it. Lord have mercy. Yo, I can't. I feel so uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. So guys, let's get started with this mini haul. So, have some more items. You guys see that? Let me get the rest of the items. You can try to get all these items. I can tell you exactly what is what. So let's get started, guys. So so let's get started. So I broke that bucket when I was doing the dancing video yesterday. So I bought another one, and this is actually bigger than that one. And plus, I have so much school documents that I did need a bigger bucket than that one. So that's not the reason why I broke it, but I did need a bigger bucket anyways. I broke it by accident. So I bought this Arcadia Sweet Orange Brightening Oil, and it's normally $3.99, and I bought it on sale for $2.24. So that was really good. $2.74. I'm sorry, guys. From Rite Aid. Also from Rite Aid, I bought this Wet n Wild lipstick in the color 501C. I don't really have any Wet n Wild lipsticks, so this is the color A Short Affair 501C, and that's the color. Also, I bought this other lipstick from Wet n Wild, and this is the color 537A Blind Date, and this is the color as well. So let's get started with what I bought. So as you guys know, I live on my own and I support myself. I'm turning 24 this year, which is pretty cool. I thought I'd been married already, but I'm not. And I don't think, like, with my experience of being molested and being with all the wrong guys, it doesn't entice me to want to get married. So that's something that I'm gonna pray about. So also from Rite Aid, I bought this Lay's Stacks barbecue chips, and they were 99 cents on sale. I picked up two of those. And that was super cool. Um, um, so I also picked up some seasonings. I picked up from Rite Aid. I picked up the Rite Aid Pantry brand garlic. I picked up two of them, garlic powder, and they were $1.29 each. So I picked up two of those. I picked up two of those. I had a Subway because I was really craving tuna. I've been eating tuna since a little girl. I used to eat a lot of tuna. My mom used to be like, "What do you want?" And I just was like, "Tuna." Like I eat too much tuna. You guys see Bella? She's checking out what I bought. I love that she does that. She makes me so happy. I love she does that. Look at her. She's making sure everything is okay. I also from Rite Aid Market Pantry, I bought some onion powder. I only had one. I would have picked up two because this is seasons that I use all the time. Um, And I told you guys it's not good for me because it thins out your blood. But um, garlic, onions, it thins out your blood. It's not good for me, but I can't get enough of it because if I don't taste that in the food, to me the food doesn't have flavor. Um, I didn't want to buy these because it just reminded me of my mom forcing me to like cook in the kitchen and then saying, like just mentally abusing me while cooking. So I never wanted to buy this. And I told you guys a lot of stuff in the kitchen that I didn't buy. It was because of that. But I'm turning 24, so um, I heard like a crazy applaud. Like we were like, "You sure you want this? You want this one?" And they were there, with me. So it's not something like strange or indifferent. And a lot of women go through that when it comes to certain stuff to buy in the kitchen and to use. I had a hard time buying sponges. I actually bought like those scrubby things. Initially, I bought those metal scrubby things, and that's what I used to use to wash the plates. And then it was scratching certain stuff like my mugs. I threw out all metal mugs. You're not gonna be in my house and disrespect me. That will not happen. So I went and I bought this, and it took me a long time to buy it because when you're cooking and you are realizing what's wrong in your life, it's so easy to take it and throw it out. So I bought two of these, and they were $2.99 each. You don't have to have something in your house that makes you upset. If it makes you upset, it hurts your feelings. When you use it, take it and throw it out. There's no reason for it to be in your home, and that's what I live by. So, guys, I don't tell you guys anything I don't live by. A lot of stuff in my house. If you realize my house is really minimalistic, I have a table, a chair. I threw out a $35,000 chair to buy a $300 chair. I mean, a $500 chair. If you guys don't believe me, I will tell you guys. If it doesn't make me happy, it gotta go. People were like, "Do you know how much it costs?" There's no cost for it. There's no car I'm gonna buy and be driving it and be miserable. This is my adult life. This is what I'm gonna remember. Even when they say when people get like amnesia and they start forgetting, what is it? What is that called? When you start forgetting stuff, you try to start to remember. You're trapped remembering good memories. So I bought this since you guys know I support myself. I went to Target and I bought this from Target. It says thank you and it says congratulations and it says congratulations grad and my mom told me I would never make it to college. She told me I would never finish high school. I have my high school hat in the closet. I was gonna throw it out. Um, when I think about all the stuff that she said to me and all the stuff she done to me, I was gonna throw it out. And I threw it in the garbage and I don't even know what it was. Somebody somehow made me take it out the garbage. I threw out my gown. I don't have my gown, but I have the hat with the tassel. And when I think about it now, I'm so grateful that that person did that for me because graduating high school is not about my mom or my dad. It's about me and what I accomplished. It's not about what my family told me. It's not about what they said. It's not about what they said I wasn't going to be or what I was going to be. It's about me. So when I reached into that garbage and I picked out back that hat, and then I had to spray it down with Lysol and wipe it off because I had all this onion and seasoning and everything in the garbage that I threw it in. And I just didn't want it. So far, and as I told you guys, I've made $33 an hour. If you really are my subscriber, you watch my vlogs, I've shown you the actual pay stubs where I was making $33 an hour. And when I was making it, my mom got even more upset because even at a nurse, she doesn't make $33 an hour. So for me to make $33 an hour, that was like a real booyah. And a lot of people, they didn't believe me when I told them like I support myself and everything that I do here is off the grace of God and my cyber supporters because they're like my family, but I don't see them. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them, but they're there for me every step of the way. You guys, my subscribers, you guys help me make it possible because there's certain decisions I could have made when I was down and out. A lot of times I wanted to give up. I may have stopped, but I always got back up when the time was right. So if it wasn't for somebody, praying for me, that's a lot of times I'd be like, pray for me. I always say that, like, pray for me. Like, even if I don't have $1 in my pocket, if you pray for me, that is going to be a lot more stronger than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I bought this box, and it was $8 in Target. So I'm gonna start saving up because buying school books and stuff like that. I'm gonna go back to school, but that stuff was really expensive. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna save up because I no longer am gonna receive funding from ETV, and that is educational training voucher for kids that age out of foster care and you go to college. And they were giving me like 2,500 a semester, well, a year, 2,500 for the year, and then they would break it up. If I got all my documentation and I got accepted, thank God, ever since I've been applying for ETV, I got accepted. However, if you're watching my channel and you're a part of the ETV program, I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm not gonna go around any corners. They didn't accept me because I fit all the criteria. They still denied me. I didn't even know why I wanted to go to college. I had never been to college. I didn't know what it was about. Why do I need that? That was my whole thing. I wanted to work on my emotional state because I was in a battle, in a huge custody battle with my kids for 5 years, and I was the only one there for 5 years going through it. And then one day my baby father was like, my daughter's father, he asked me, what is it gonna take for us to get together? And I told him, how about you be a father? I'm here and I'm going through these custody battles, and my mindset was not stable at all. You have, first of all, they ask you for all your family information, and they contact these people, and they ask these people what do they think about you, and to your shock, the things that people would say that you've been supporting yourself all this time without them, the things that they would say, the hurtful things that they would say, and the things that you would hear to your ears, this person that you always feeling sorry for, like, even though you're going through it, you was always taught that you're okay, and worry about everybody else. You would be feeling so sorry for this person and so bad, and to hear the things that this person would say about you would be like, I was in a horrible mindset after that. But this was $8, guys, and it's so cute. It got like a graduation hat and a tassel. Um, so cute. Also from Target, I bought this tripod, and I've never had a tripod before. I never had a camera. I remember when I was younger, I said I wanted a camera. My mom decided to buy herself a camera, even though she promised she was going to buy me it. And she bought herself like several cameras, and she was never into it, so she never used it. And she would just like leave them around the house. But those are stuff that I wanted. So I have my camera up there. So I bought a tripod for it. And this was $17. I actually thought it was 25, but it ended up being 17. So I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it, and we're gonna test it together and see if it works. Because if you leave it up to me, it's gonna be weeks that I'm gonna just leave it there because it is so hurtful. So hurtful. As I told you guys, my apartment, if I didn't save up money to buy everything in my apartment, I wouldn't have anything in my apartment. And even though my mom gave me up, the lawyers used to ask her, do you want custody back? No, baby, no. This is dangerous. Do you want custody back of her? They used to go and ask her, like, do you want to be a part of her life? We could get visitation where she could come home for the weekend. All the other kids in the group home used to go home on the weekend to their parents. I never had nobody to go home on the weekends. The staff hated me because all the other kids, they go home, and I was always there 24/7, 365. holiday, vacation, summertime, wintertime, school is in session, school is not in session, and I always came home after school all the time. So this is called the Targus 42-inch Universal Travel Tripod, and it's perfect for digital point and shoot and digital point and share. So my camera is, you wanna come up? So this is it, guys. So I don't want to make my vlog about my family and all the crap I never had and whatever else, you know. I don't want that. This is my positive space, and I don't want you guys sitting there crying and all that stuff, because if I sit there and tell you guys about my life, you guys are gonna be crying. So it comes with a instruction guide. So I'm gonna read the instruction guide because I've never had a tripod before, and I don't know how this thing works. So I'm gonna read the instruction and figure this thing out, right? Because I've never had a tripod before. Let me read what this says. So it looks like this. It says to fully extend the tripod, pull the bottom section of the tripod leg until the legs are fully extended. To lock the legs in place, once you pull out the legs and they are fully extended, please turn the bottom part of the leg to make sure the bottom of the leg is not in line. To make sure the bottom leg is not in line with the upper part, because then the legs will not lock. The legs should now be locked into place for extra stability. To unlock the tripod legs and retract, turn the bottom part of the tripod leg and make sure both upper. Make sure, okay, and make sure both the upper part of the tripod leg and the bottom part of the tripod leg are in line with each other. Push the bottom part of the tripod leg towards the upper part of the tripod leg. This is to close it, guys. Oh, got some right here. Here. That works. Excuse me, guys. This vlog, I've been like sneezy, coffee. I'm so sorry, guys. I do apologize. I'm a little bit under the weather, but it's alright. I'll be okay. Um, and it says, push the bottom part of the tripod leg towards the upper part of the leg. It says put the camera on the pan head, and then it says turn the pan handle to the right until it is tight. Put the camera on the pan head, then placing the camera coming up. Then placing the camera screw into the screw mount, opening the bottom of the tripod. Tighten the camera on the screw. And my camera comes with a screw part, and I was wondering what that was for, because I don't know anything about cameras either. I don't even know if I bought the best camera. I don't know what's the most megapixels. I do know how to edit, film and edit, because I took film and editing classes when I was younger. But besides that, and I do know how to make like slow motion pictures and stuff like that. And besides, and animation, I do know animations, how to animate. But besides that, I really don't know anything about cameras. So bear with me, guys. But I do know that I love Olympus. I love Olympus cameras. Those are the only cameras that I will buy. So it says placing the camera screw. Okay. Then you can take a picture from every angle by loosening and retightening the pan head handle. Cool. And they're located in Manhattan, New York. So it says, please do not attempt to fix the tripod by yourself. If you're experiencing any problems with the product, please do not return it to the store you bought it from. You can contact our technical support representatives, and they will assist you with any questions you might have for assistance. Operating your product, please consult the user manual or feel free to contact Taurus Digital Technical Support. So it says I'm supposed to pull this from here. Okay, I think it's locked into place. and then twist it. So I started one leg. This is the height of it. This is a really good height for when I'm filming my makeup videos, which is probably boring. But I mean, I don't think my makeup videos are boring. So I locked it into place. So I'm gonna back up some guys, and so I've got it. Okay. So they locked into place. No, it's not locked into place. Is it? Okay, this one wasn't locked in. Okay, no. This one goes down, but I shouldn't be putting that much pressure. I'm like, did I lock it? Okay, it's good now. So, as you guys can see, I'm pressing and it's not moving, so it's locked into place. So I'm gonna grab my camera and let's check it out. So as I told you guys, my camera has this. See, it's. I saw it and I was like, "What is that thing for?" So that's the screwy part, and that's what's supposed to go. Can you guys see the screw here? There's a screw here. Can you guys see it? There you go. I had to tighten it. So this is so I'm putting it in the screw hole. So I didn't know how to work this, guys, but apparently it's how it's supposed to be, and it's just going to cool. So this is really heavy, guys. It's like really really heavy. Um, it's like super 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 really heavy. So for me, it's heavy. So I'm gonna turn on my camera, and you guys can see it from there. So and I'm gonna sit and see. So I took a picture, and so I'm gonna turn off my camera, and then I am going to unscrew it. I bought a new SD card because um my camera, I have an Olympus, guys. It's really high tech, high tech camera. I love it. Look at it, guys. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it absolutely? It's heavy though, guys. Isn't it gorgeous? Like it is heavy. So this is a digital camera. Um, and see, I don't even know what kind of camera it is, guys. You know, I don't know that. Long hair account. So I am going to be changing my SD card. And what I like about this camera is I can change the SD card without taking out the battery or disturbing the battery. So I have a 4 GB. You guys see that? And they told me I needed more memory. So I went and bought a SanDisk, and this has 16 gigabyte. So I'm gonna be cutting. Oh, it says to cut here, and it says where to cut. I like this because you don't wanna hurt the product. So it's so nice that it says where to cut. This was $14.99. The tripod was $16.99. Um, so it was really good deal. I spent $100 at Target, guys. So this is the micro SDHC card with adapter. Um, and it says dependable card for your favorite videos and games. Let me see how long it says. It says store more photos, videos, and music on your mobile phone, camera, or tablet. Get the most out of your mobile device with SanDisk micro SD memory cards. So it says 1 gigabyte equals to 1 million bytes. So I had 4 million bytes. So trying to get out this thing. I had to rip the side. I feel like I'm being aggressive, but I don't know how else to get it out. So it comes like this, in a package like this, and has a material over it like this, and so I'm trying to see if I can like peel back the edge, or how do I open it? Okay, so I got it. I peeled it. And as I told you guys, I kind of that's my second camera I bought because my first camera um my ex stole, and I think what hurts my feelings the most is I think he stole it to buy weed, so that really hurts my feelings. Um, this was made 3/11/2015, so this is super cool. And then it has a little part here to lock it in. So that really hurt my feelings because let me see, did I lock this? No, never locked it. Is that why I couldn't record more? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna lock it and see. I don't know if that's why I couldn't record videos, if it was because I didn't lock it. So I'm gonna see. I never locked that one. I don't lock anything, guys. I told you guys I don't lock stuff. So let me see. Okay, let me see. So it says right protect. So okay. So basically, when I did that locky thing, it's not allowing me to use it at all. So it's not supposed to be locked. It's supposed to be just the way it is. I'm supposed to lock it. So as I was telling you guys, when I so I don't lock anything as I was telling you guys. So okay. So they were saying I just needed more memory. So I'm going to see now. Oh, Okay. So now it says I can record for 1 hour and 14 seconds. Let me see. Oh, my battery's empty now. So I won't know. I have to plug in my battery. My battery died, guys. So I know the tripod works. I don't know if the SD card works. So I am going to charge my camera and see if it works. So I'm gonna see. Um, I don't even remember how long it takes to charge. Honestly, I really don't remember. So I just leave it charging, and then especially with my with my with my especially when it comes to okay, doesn't even say it's charging. It's not charging here. I'm gonna have to look for the right port when it comes to my computer. Okay, it's charging. It says do not remove USB cable. So it says in the manual it usually says don't turn on when it's charging. So I'm gonna let this charge. I'm gonna try to charge it on my cable box, and then tomorrow I'm gonna plug it into my cable box to try to charge my cable box. So by tomorrow I should be able to tell you guys about this SD card. Literally plugged it into anything though. So this is all USB. So So I'm going to charge this on my. I'm gonna charge this on my computer. You guys heard that sound? That was me. You guys hear the sound it makes? And it said do not remove USB cable. Can you guys see that? So my camera is charging, and um, my camera is charging. So I don't know how the card works as yet. So I'm gonna put my other one in the case while that one is charging, and that way, when it's finished charging, I will be able to see how much. I mean, since I already worked in the television company, I figure if I really needed to get another type of job, I'm not looking for any job that I'm not interested in now, guys. Like that's just me. If it's not my goal towards where I'm trying to go for, I'm not even looking. I'm not interested. So I'm gonna see how to. So I'm gonna see how to break this down. It says to twist up here. Oh, this is pretty easy. So I twist it, unlock it, and then all of it goes back up. So this is pretty cool. Not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I was super scared, guys. I thought this was gonna be so difficult. Wow. So that's how I put the tripod back. And this locks this into place so it doesn't move. Only around. If I want to move it up or tilt it. You guys see this nozzle in the front here? If you're like me, and this is still pretty new to me, even though I've been on YouTube for 2 years. So you can see if you open this, then you can be able to rotate this up and down. But if not, it's gonna be locked into place, and you can't. You can only rotate it like that. You can't rotate it going down or left or right because it's locked into place. So this is pretty cool, guys. So I'm gonna package this back. This is a great gift to myself. So I love it. I really love it. I'm so happy. It's another great gift to myself. So I really like it. Let me tell you guys the price. Let me get my receipt so I can tell you guys. So you're like, how much was it? Let me get my receipt so I can tell you guys exactly how much it was, because off the top of my head, I do not know, guys. I did do some filming while I was in Target, but my phone kept cutting off, so that is all going to be part of yesterday's vlog. So I'm looking for my receipts. I can tell you guys how much I paid. So I have 3 receipts from Target. So yeah, so like I told you guys, this bucket right here that I bought over, it has the handles on it. You see that, guys? Because if not, I'm not gonna be able to open the bucket once it's closed. It was $6.99. The calendars. This is the calendars. They were $2.99 each, and I paid $5.98 for both of them. The tripod. The tripod was $16.29, and the stand disc was $14.99. And I also bought a home phone because I bought the same exact home phone I have already. Well, no, it's not the exact. It's different. There's a different. They all different. I never find the same exact, but I like VTech. So this is a different type of house phone. And I bought this one. And it is $20.99. The one I have in the house already, I paid $29.99 for. It was $35 with tax and everything. So with these 3 items, the tripod, this new house phone, and the stand disc, was $52.27 before tax and $4.64 with tax. So it came up to $56.91. So that's another item I picked up. So I keep buying phones, guys. I thought this one would at least last me a year. It's almost. I bought it in November. I didn't even make it to a year, guys. So I keep buying phones. I bought 2 crazy glues for $2.14 each. As you guys know, to do my decals on my nails, I needed these. So I bought them on sale. I seen them in Rite Aid, and I was gonna pick it up for $5, and it was only $2.14. So for the both of them, I paid $4.28. That was super cool. I'm gonna be ordering some more nail decals off of Amazon pretty soon. I bought this pastry cutter for $4.99, and it says threshold on the back. It is so cute. You guys see this? It is so cute. You guys see this? It is so cute. It says threshold, and it has a sharp side on this side and a dull side on that side, and it's like this. It is so. It is so cute, guys. Can you guys see this? It is so cute. I love it. Um. Also, see, I have 3 receipts. Also from Target, I bought some jalapeno peppers. I bought some jalapeno peppers. They was $1.39 for the jalapeno peppers. You guys know I love cooking and I love spice. And I use a lot of cayenne pepper, but I also put this in there for more spice. I love pepper. I eat so much pepper. People can't eat pepper. I don't understand it. I eat so much pepper. I bought some Bella sweet peppers. You guys know I love the Bella sweet peppers. So I picked up some Bella sweet peppers. And they were $3.77, cheaper than how much I bought it before. I bought it from an outside vendor, and I think he charged me like $6 for the staff. So, pretty cool. I bought some eggs for $2.19, and this is the extra large fresh market pantry eggs. And in case you guys are wondering what extra large eggs look like, I'm going to show you guys. This is what extra large eggs look like. To me, they look the same except for the medium eggs look like small eggs, but extra large eggs look the same to me, and some medium eggs look the same to me, so I really don't know the difference. Like, they just look the same size to me. Like, if you think you're getting a whole lot more and you're looking for a significant difference that you can see, that's not in the eggs. So, that has happened to me. My mom was like, make sure it's the large eggs and not the small eggs. And I go and I don't see the difference. So, I picked up some NYX lipstick. I don't have any NYX lipsticks. So this is in the color Harmonica. So I picked up the Harmonica. Oh, that's such a nice name, Harmonica. And it's a baby pink. So this is 504, and this is the extra creamy lipstick, and that's what I wear now. I like extra creamy, so it's really pretty pink color. Can you guys see that? And it was $3.99. And in all the other stores that I've seen this lipsticks, this costs a lot more than $3.99. All the other stores that I've seen it costs so I picked up 4 e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara, and picked up 4 of them. That's what they look like. They were $2 a piece, so they were 4 for $8 because I was running out, and I have another one in my container, but I'm so happy I filmed all of this because now I can put all this makeup away and all this stuff away at one time. If I don't film it, then I end up leaving it out in the container, so I know I have to film that. So I separate them until I film them. And all of this together was $19.34. The eggs, the sweet pepper, the jalapenos, the eyebrow gel, the lipstick was, and with tax, it was $20.40. It was only tax on the eye and the lipstick. The food didn't have tax, so that's super cool. Even though I bought food there before and it's had tax. So the Rite Aid, you guys see this? Yeah, what's the price? They were $1.29. And the total I spent there was $5.97. That was really good. I was good there. I was ready to go home. $5.97. Woo! That was really good. Time to go home. No, I couldn't do that. So this is one of the Target receipts. This is another one of the Target receipts. But at least like I spent my money and I know what I did with it, so I don't feel bad. And out of my $140, I have, and I took a taxi home. So out of my $140, guys, I have 20. You guys counted me 20, 25, 30. You guys counting with me? I took a taxi and it was $8. So I would have had a little more. 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 35, 36, 37, 38, $38 to put in my saving box. So I am so happy. Um, Even though I feel like bringing some stuff back, like this is not a necessity. Not when I'm broke. Leave it up to me. I'll bring everything back because I'm broke. You guys. I'm so serious. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm so serious. Like, do you guys know when you broke, like, you'll buy stuff and bring it back? I buy stuff when I have money. Honestly, guys. Like, very rarely do I go and be like, okay, this is my last $5 and buy something because I know that I'm going to look at that thing and it's going to make me angry. I got no more money, and I spent it all on you. So very rarely do I do that, and that's just being honest because you guys are my subscribers. So I'm totally honest with you guys. Like I don't know, some people do that. They be like, "Oh, my last money, but I'm about it." Look, the car ain't gonna have no gas. The children ain't gonna have no snacks. Just kidding, LOL. So yeah, guys, so happy I got my sanitizer handy. But for real though, like you know, if I'm broke or something like that, like I'm not gonna go out all out on no shopping spree or anything like that, and I know I don't have no money. I'm not gonna do that. So um, I'm uploading these vlogs now. This is vlog number 26. So again, this is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. Thumbs up this video, share it, like it, enjoy it. Matter of fact, guys, I don't have no money right now, so I know I'm gonna bring back. I'm gonna see if this SD card works. It wasn't on sale, so I could always bring it back and buy it back. It was priced at its regular price, so I'm gonna bring back this SD card. The tripod too. It wasn't on sale, so I'm gonna bring that back too. Um, I'm gonna bring back the grad thing too. Um, the phone and that's about it. That was my only like compulsive buys, and that was like $60 for that stuff because um it wasn't on sale, so it wasn't like oh my gosh, I picked it up and it was on sale. I can pick it up at any point in time when I have money, which I don't have right now. So maybe tomorrow or next week. I have until the 24th to return it, so I'm gonna bring it back because these are items that I need and I don't have no money. So I go into Target and start shopping. You know what's so crazy? I go into Target. There's time when I have money, I go into Target and spend $400, $500 one time. I don't bring anything back. You know what I'm saying? But when I don't have money, I usually don't shop because then why am I gonna keep something if I don't have any money? That's dumb. You know, it's better me have money and God forbid some emergency happens or something, I have money just in case. So, especially since I try to keep $100 in the house just in case. If I get sick and I need to go to the emergency room and I need a taxi fare to come back home, that's usually a good $20. You know, it's usually like $15, $10. But I have it, and I'm not sitting there digging up. If I don't feel good, I don't have time to dig up change because I might fall over if I'm trying to dig up change. Anything like you guys see, Bella went to sleep. It is 1:18, guys. So this is vlog. Let me make sure what number vlog this is, so I can tell you guys. So those stuff I'm definitely bringing it back because it's not in my budget right now. As I told you guys, I was supposed to start working. The guy told me he would give me a definite date today. Today when I call, this is actually going to be vlog 27 part 1. Today when I called, he told me to call back on Monday. So they have a lot of people to process. So it's not like it's me personally, They have a lot of. I'm just worrying about myself right now. But it's not like they're skipping over me or something like that. They have a lot of people to process. So what it is they decided that instead of hiring before, after we did the interview, we were hired. We started working and working on the basis knowing that if God forbid when they did a background check or a reference check, it came back bad, then you would not be hired. Then you would then they would unhire you, but it wouldn't look bad on you because it would look like you almost like you were never hired. That's what they said. But if they hire you and then unhire you, basically they're firing you. So now what they're doing, I think it's better than what they did before because if you get fired from a New York City job, it's like a federal job. If you get fired from it, you don't have anything to say why you got fired from it. So I'm so happy that they're doing it that way now instead of hiring people and then firing them. Can you imagine working and then firing? I remember last time I was working, a couple of people, like at least 10 people I was working with, they told me they're gonna leave the job because they don't want to get fired. And if you quit, it's better than if they find something in your background. And they were like, if you don't have the documentations, even if you have a felony, it has to be like they say that it has to be a certain type. They don't hire you if you have felony. If you have a misdemeanor, even it depends on what it is. They said they don't hire you. So I don't really know because I never really got into the court systems like that. You guys know I was going back and forth to court, but that was because I was assaulted. I never been arrested like with drugs or anything like that, or I don't know anything about that. So for me, it's our fighting. I never got arrested for any of those stuff. So I really don't know. You know what I mean? So um, yeah. So it's better the way they're doing it now because they don't fire anybody. You just don't ever get hired for that job. So it's better the way I think it's better this way. But I'm gonna buy this stuff for my camera and set it up. Guys, I was crying. I was a horrible mess. If you guys watch the People's Court, I tried to even bring that in my lawsuit against him because, as you guys see in all my vlogs, I lived by myself with a cat at the time, so there was no possible way. And as you guys see, when the housing guy came into my apartment, I was behind him. I was walking everywhere in the house that he was going. I was there with him. And the people that work for housing, they work for the city, so they're not gonna risk. That's the only other people that come into my apartment, and I'm there because I have to be there. Even if they're working in the bathroom, I'm supposed to be standing there watching them do the work in the bathroom. They're not allowed to do a work and you're somewhere else. Even if they're exterminating the kitchen, I have to stand there and watch them. So the judge did not award me that money because she said I can't prove it, quote unquote, but I really can prove it because I'm the only person that lives here and I live here by myself. And before before I had moved on and went back to my ex, my camera was already missing. So I can prove it because I know that. But what happened to me was, in my mind, I didn't want to accept that somebody could steal from somebody, and I clothed him, I fed him, I washed his clothes, I um I cut his nails. Like in my mind, I really didn't want to process that somebody could do that to somebody like that. But it's 2015. You gotta process it. You gotta process it. I didn't want to process it either. People be like, carry a purse with you. I leave my purse in every room because at the end of the day, you could carry a purse with you, have it in your bra, and if somebody's gonna rob you, they're gonna rob you. no matter what you do, no matter how, and even like at some point in the court case, the judge almost was like yelling at me, getting upset with me, like if I didn't put it up, like where was I supposed to put up my stuff in my home? He was in my home. I shouldn't have to hide anything in my home. I was living the same I was living before I met him, in my home. In your home, something goes missing. Somebody in the house got to take place. I lived even with 10 people, okay, in my mom's house. And nothing went missing without us knowing where it went. And it doesn't matter. Even sometimes we get my mom's old buddies from, baby days or whatever come over and they stay in the house. Nothing goes missing without somebody knowing where it went. You know what I mean? So for me, this is just. Have you ever had family over? Were you worried that, oh my gosh, your gold chain that your mom bought you was going to go missing? No. This is just so unacceptable. You do not go into somebody's home and do that. It's just, you don't do that. I mean, that was a violation of every rule. And I think anybody that lets him in their house is really crazy because after seeing this on TV, because it's on TV, and it's in public. And anybody that sees him on TV and sees what happens, and then he goes into their home and steals something from them, and then they go, "Oh, I didn't know." How would you not know? If you watch it on TV, you sit and you watch it on TV, you see this guy stole something, and then you're gonna open your door and let him in your home, and then something goes missing in your home. And then you're gonna say, "Oh, I didn't know." But I told you. How did you not know? I told you that my stuff went missing in my house. So how would you not know? You know what I'm saying? Basically, on TV, TV is everything. I tell you on TV, this guy's a thief. That's what I am saying. I'm saying this guy is a thief, okay? And he stole from me. And I want the money for the items he stole. That's so you know. And crazy because some people that was supposed to be his friends, I just think about myself and what's going on with me. I don't be concentrating on anybody else and what's going on with anybody else. That's what happened to me. And I was crying like a baby, guys. I was in there crying, crying my eyes out because I've never stolen anything from anybody. So for me, it was so, so, so hurtful. I was sitting there crying, crying my eyes out. I haven't had everything, as you guys can see and hear me say. Right now, I've been looking to buy a GoPro for the last 2 years, from the time GoPro came out, which is 2 years ago. And I still have not been able to buy one of those because I found other stuff that I want to buy with my money. I have my camera ready, which is charging right now. Can you guys see it? It's charging right now. Can you guys see it? It's right here. Oh, so it's charging. Oh, there you go. So it's charging right now, but I still wanted a GoPro, and that was the second camera. The first camera I bought was big and bulky, and it zoomed out and it zoomed in, and it had a whole bunch of stuff on it that I didn't even know how to use it. I was just like, how do I do that? How do I do this? But it was mine. It was mine. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether I know how to use it or not, whether I know what the functionalities do or not. It was mine. I went, I spent my money, and I bought it, and it's mine. If I don't use it, if it sits there and it collects dust, it's mine. And that's the bottom line. That's it. Um. So yeah, guys. So I have minimal cleaning to do, but you guys want to see it. So um, basically everything is done. I just have to steam mop. I'm gonna vacuum my room again and then steam mop it. Um, it's time for me to put the keys to sleep, guys. Almost 2 o'clock, and I need to pull up the cover. So I'm gonna cover them. They sleep in the dark. So right now I have to pull up the cover. yeah, guys, I had to pull the cover so I could put the Kikis to sleep. They sleep in the dark, and I had to cover up. So 1 o'clock tomorrow, I'm gonna pull it off of them. Cause they gotta get 10 hours of sleep. So yeah, guys. So um, yeah. So where were we? So at the end of the day, it's mine. I bought it, and it belongs to me. And he, he said to me, "Oh, it's not like you was using it." I was like, and he said that to me a couple of times. He was like, "It's not like you were using it," and I was like, he had promised to pay me back for it because I was so upset with him, like so upset. I was crying and I just was going crazy because on top of sleeping with me every night, you stealing from me, like you, like you're sleeping with me, you're having sex with me multiple times a day, and you decided to steal from me. Like I went nuts. I went nuts. You know, my body is your playland, and you decided to steal from me. You couldn't think of nothing better to do. When you feel like it, you cuss me out. His baby mom was calling my house phone off the hook, and and like it was literally harassment. Like I was being harassed in my own home. Um, she was calling my phone. Um, he didn't want to talk to her, so he would tell me to tell her he's not home. And I'm like, you get on the phone and you tell her you're not home because I don't want to be in the middle of this. I didn't give you permission to give her my phone number. Why is she calling my house? And that was my whole thing. Um, that was my whole thing. If I'm paying that phone bill, and that even if I was living with him and I was paying that phone bill, and I didn't give him permission to give out the number, this is something that a lot of people also gotta keep in mind. Some people, they're in relationships. You guys gotta get an even, you know, an even ground. You know what I mean? Like you gotta get an even ground where you feel comfortable. Because he wants you to do it doesn't mean that you're comfortable with it. And your mindset is the most important thing that you have to have. So if your mindset is that you don't want him talking to any other woman, if that woman even looks at him in a sexual way, it pisses you off, then you know you gotta work that out and let him know that look, we can't be doing this and it's gonna make me look wacky because I'm gonna be behind you trying to figure out what you're doing, trying to run you down or something like that. That can't happen because if we're a team, we have to look like a stable team, and you can't be making me look like as if I'm like a stalker or a psychopath or something like that. You know what I mean? So, I'm not good with relationship advice, guys. Every relationship I've been in, I've always been the weaker one because I live by myself. So there is nobody that's gonna come after that person, hunt them down or something like that. No matter what they do to me, no matter what craziness, what nonsense. I'm all by myself and I live alone. So I've always been in negative relationships. I've never been in a good relationship, whether it be associates or whatever. I've never been in a good relationship because most people, I've met them when I was in a vulnerable state of mind. Because in the last 5 years, I've had so much going on. As I told you guys, I encountered an incurable health condition. I lost custody of my kids. I'm now about to be moving. I don't even know when I'm gonna move. When the time comes, I'm gonna know when it's here. There's not gonna really be any real heads up, so to say. I don't know what to expect. I've never moved from one apartment to the other, so in the last 5 years, a lot of things have been up and down for me. Um, Even I went to school, people, they didn't want to be. It's no secret. I don't look like the other kids. I look a lot more mature, especially when I'm in when I go to school or something like that with my peers, I look a lot more mature. And that was because I had to be more mature. I didn't get up one day and decide that I want to look more adulty. I want to take care of the children. I want to go and have children and choose this lifestyle. I didn't choose it, you know. It was like it was given to me, and I did the best what I could with it, you know. I didn't so that's basically it. I told you guys I had my first kid I was pregnant at 15, had my first kid at 16. I was pregnant at 17. I had my second kid at 17. I was pregnant at 17. And no, I was pregnant at 18. I'm about to say I was pregnant at 17 again. I was actually pregnant at 18, and that was my first coming of age pregnancy, and it was a lot different than my other two pregnancies. Um, with my other two pregnancies, it was like, oh, you're pregnant, you know, like everybody all of a sudden wants to control me, tell me what to do with my life and stuff like that, even though before I was pregnant, nobody really gave a damn or even cared or even tried to even control me or guide me, whether it be right or wrong. Nobody did any of that. Until I was pregnant, all of a sudden people wanted. So it really, I found myself fighting with almost everybody because you cannot come into somebody's life that's been raising themselves for 4 or 5, 6 years and then all of a sudden want to offer guidance according to what you feel is good or according to what you feel is mighty. That's not ideal. That's not gonna work. And I found myself fighting for my freedom because it felt like somebody was trying to put me into a container and bottle me up and and then like put me in hot water and then I would be perfect. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I felt, and that sounds so weird, right? It sounds like I would have, you know, like been really scarred, and basically that's what happened to me because at 16, um, I was pregnant, and all of a sudden these people were like, "Oh, what do you want to do? We're not forcing you any decisions, but we want you to know that you don't have to keep it." And basically, they were pushing for me to abort because they were like, "You're young and you don't know any better." And the only reason, basically, they wanted to minimize the amount of. Basically, what they were saying to me to my face is that I'm a screwed up, and they don't want a screw up to have a screw up because then the screw up is going to be screwed up as well. And I lived in a maternity home, so we understood what they were saying to us. Basically, that's what they were saying to us. It was 12 girls, and they kept telling us, you know, you don't have to keep this child. And girls even farther along, like even past 6 months, they were still talking about, you know, your options. You don't have to keep this kid. Basically, that's what they were saying. You're screwed up, and we don't want another screw up to have a screw up. So we're gonna tell you how to fix it because they figured to fix it, if they could have even went back and told my mom not to have me, they probably would have done that as well. And in their mind, they believed they were doing the God honest, right thing to do. It is inhumane. It is not the right thing to do. It is wrong. But in their mind, I tell you no lie, these aren't people that decided that they were going to choose me and sabotage me. These are people that are grown adults, and you know everybody has their own vision of how they see things. So I would not go for those people to be friends. Even now in my adulthood, I meet a lot of people like that, and they figure that they got it figured all out, and they know how to make this screw up society correct. But it's screwed up, and no matter how much you try to make it correct, you can't. So that's the same thing. Even if I'm screwed up, going back and unhaving me does not make how many other screwed up people out there okay. You know what I mean? So you behave, they behave as if, oh, we stopped one, you know, because I'm screwed up doesn't mean that my kid is gonna come out screwed up. I mean, we had to we had to go to when we went to our prenatal appointments, we had to give them a copy of our prenatal appointments. We had to give them a copy of our blood works and all this stuff in order to stay in this facility. And at that point in time, I basically had lost all my human rights, you know, basically. But I had a roof over my head, so that's all that matters. We had a maid. We had a cleanup crew that came in and cleaned up every day. They didn't clean up our rooms because that was our chore. Um, and they cleaned up the kitchen. We weren't allowed to go in the kitchen. They cooked for us. We had a chef. We had a chef. We had a maid. We didn't have a maid like on our every beckon, but we had a chef and we had a cleanup crew. They cleaned the bathroom. They cleaned the public areas. They vacuumed the hallways, all the hallways because again this was a building. This was an organization, a building. So they want to make sure their facility looks the best. And then there was constantly people coming in and out the door and looking at us as if we were like aliens. Oh my gosh, this is what you're raising? This is so amazing. But there was really no love. No love, no real contact with you. If you had an appointment, you would just get your appointment and go over to the psychiatrist or the psychologist, but there was no real love. And I actually like that a lot because I'm a hands-free person. If you come in and try to hug me or something like that, you're gonna make me feel really uncomfortable, really, really uncomfortable. So I liked that a lot, and it made me really happy, and that's why I'm here now, and I can live by myself and be really happy instead of really unhappy, so to say. So we had a dishwasher. Even when I was in the group home before I got pregnant, we had a dishwasher. We had a cook. The ladies that worked there, they had a cook, and then the cook quit because the cook was like um they were stealing money from the like petty cash that was supposed to be used. So the cook wasn't able to prepare the meals they were supposed to cook. So the cook quit, and then the women that worked in the group home, they weren't equipped to work in the group home. They found themselves being real emotional, especially when it came to me. A lot of them had been molested, sexually abused, and stuff like that, and then they found themselves with me, this open book person that I wasn't bad. I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. They saw how the other girls would come and try to bully me to smoke and drink. They saw when I actually gave in and started doing the stuff. Um, and it was basically like watching themselves all over. And they themselves thought they were bad their whole life. They thought, people told them they was bad. That's why they had kids young or whatever, and that's why they decided to work in the group home because they figure that people told them they don't know nothing else, but they know how to work with young girls because that was them. So that's why a lot of them chose that field. And back then, all you needed was a high school diploma to work in a group home. You didn't need any degrees. You didn't need any college credits or anything like that. If you had college credits, that means you got paid a little bit more than the person who didn't. But all you needed was a high school diploma or a GED to work in the group home. So, you know, and they always spoke very fond of me. And they found themselves crying a lot when it came to me. So I remember I went to the supervisor one day and I told her I couldn't live there anymore because I always made the staff cry. And they saw what I was going through, and I didn't want to see them crying all the time. But when it comes to me, they start crying because the other girls, it was too late basically to save them. They had been drinking and smoking before they came into care. But me, I came in and I wasn't drinking and I wasn't smoking and I didn't want to drink and I didn't want to smoke and I didn't want to hang out and I didn't want friends and I was always by myself and I was fine with that. And the girls, they'll put bleach in my shampoo, dye, face wash, whatever, they do this stuff. And um, attempt to jump me, whatever the case may be. So for them to watch this, hands-on watch, it was too real for them, you know. So I told the supervisor, I was really close with her too. Um, she had some college degree, and when I looked at her and I looked at all the other women, that's basically when I realized I wanted to go to college because even though she had all the same things going on as those other women, she had her kid and she had cancer and it was relapsing, and she had all this stuff that other women had. You know, other women had health conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all this stuff. But when I looked at her and I looked at the other women, she looked better to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I decided that you know, no matter what, I'm gonna go to college because I want to look like that better woman. You know, I could be just as jacked up as the rest of the women, but when you have a degree, you look totally different. Um, I don't really know why it is. I don't really know why it is. I guess it's because I say that women that go to college look better is because you get the outlet that you want, so you're able to express your individuality, and you don't have to worry about fitting in or trying to be like somebody else because at the end of the day, you all are going for separate careers and you all have separate lifestyles. But before you go to college, basically you just have you're doing whatever will get you your meal tomorrow. You know, whatever will keep you in your parents' house a little bit longer. You do that. You know, but when you go to college, you're able to really find yourself and express yourself. Most people. So for me, ever since I've been in college, I've been blooming even more. My complexion looks a lot more radiant. I'm a lot more happier. I live my lifestyle to what makes me happy. So then I look happier and I am happier than I was before, where I'm in this bucket of all these crabs, and when the ocean pushes this way, we go this way. You know, even though the ocean pushes me this way and that way, this way and that way, at the end of the day, I'm able to express my individuality a lot more versus not being in college. So, yeah, guys. So I tell you guys, I'm gonna return that phone, the box, the tripod. Let me put this stuff on the table because my baby right there. I watched somebody's vlog and their pet had their stuff, and that's happened to me before. But and I end up keeping something because she got to it, especially since it has a tassel on the side. It looks so appealing to her. Um, so it's like I wouldn't be upset with her. I'd be upset myself because I put it where she could get it. So um, yeah. But my baby went to sleep. See, even she knows bedtime. She was asleep before I came home. I came home at 12:27. Then I started filming. It's now an hour and 30 minutes into this vlog. And this is vlog number 27. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to jump in the tub, get ready for bed. I was supposed to cook, but I ended up eating Subway instead. And I'm going to cook a little bit later. So I'm going to put the stuff that needs to go in the fridge. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned for vlog 2. And you guys know how the return went and all that stuff. So again, this is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. And it is 4:25 and it's 1:47 a.m. Be blessed. Love. Excuse me, guys. Thumbs up this video, share it, like it, enjoy. Be blessed. I'll do the same again. This is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. Muah.